We are halfway through June, so join me today to take a moment to pause, reflect, and do a bit of a mid-month reset together. We're going to talk about where I'm at, what's working, what's not, and then hopefully by the end of this video you will also feel a little inspired to take a moment to check in with yourself, have some gentle accountability. My name's Kenzie if you don't know me. I cannot believe we are already halfway through June. That is blowing my mind right now. I feel like it literally was just the beginning of May. I actually don't know where the time is going and it's freaking me out. But yeah, let's jump right in. Let's start off with just kind of talking about how I've been feeling. So just kind of an honest discussion on how everything's going. So if you watched my June monthly reset, I was mentioning that I've just been living back and forth and jumping around a lot of places and like not feeling like grounded at all. Like I'm feeling like I can't like get my feet. I just like can't. I don't have any like stability. I'm moving back this week actually in like 4 days back to my hometown. I currently live in this city for school. So I'm still feeling a little jumbled. I was just home for a weekend, not even a weekend, like a day and a half. A friend from the city was actually visiting, so that was really nice. So yeah, I think I've improved a little bit in feeling a bit of stability. I can feel myself starting to get a bit more grounded, which is good. It's been a fun month so far, but definitely busy. So I'm almost done my last spring class, so that's super exciting. My last class is in 2 days and then that's done. I went on a little camping trip with some school friends. That was really fun. I've just been kind of trying to do like a victory lap and see everyone before I move back. So that's been busy. And yeah, I'm just trying not to be too hard on myself just with all my goals and everything, because I know I am in kind of a hectic period of like transition right now, just in terms of like living situation, routines, all of that. It feels kind of weird if I'm being honest. I've always been so excited to move back home. So I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm kind of like, oh my God, it's actually here. This chapter is ending. But yeah, it's just kind of like a interesting feeling because I've just been so excited to move back home since I moved here pretty much. And I did try to make the most of it while I was here. I'm definitely not a city girl as much as I wanted to be. Now let's check in on my goals. If you watched my reset, you know that in May I just like made my goals to specific, like this type of activity, this many days a week, this type of activity, this many days a week. For June, I really just wanted to simplify all of my goals in general, but especially my physical activity one. I am doing okay with the daily movement. That was like my biggest thing. I've been doing good with that. I missed a few days, but for the most part I've been consistent with this, so I'm really happy. It's mainly been dancing because I am a dance teacher if you didn't know, and then also long walks. I would like to weightlift a bit more, but I know that will come, and I'm just trying to know that my goal was just daily movement and I am pretty consistently hitting that. So I'm feeling really good about my YouTube consistency. I'm still having quite slow growth, but I'm honestly okay with it. I'm really grateful for all, I think 49 of you now that have subscribed, so thank you so much. If you're watching and you're enjoying it, you like personal finance, habits, cozy lifestyle content, student life, then feel free to subscribe. You might just like my content. Another goal that I had was to just be more conscious of tracking and staying on top of my weight loss again. I've lost like 20 pounds in the last year and I have just been not as on it lately, not fully off. I can tell I just feel not as confident as I did like a few months ago. I mentioned in my June reset, I used to weigh myself daily. For some people that's like unhealthy, they can't do that. For me, I personally like it because I get like desensitized to daily fluctuations. Like I feel like I truly have like body dysmorphia, weight blindness. Like I don't actually notice my body changing day to day until it's like further down the line. So for me, I just prefer to weigh myself daily. I don't have a scale here right now because I'm moving everything back, but I have weighed myself, which was good because I hadn't done that in months. So I think at that point I was kind of avoiding it because it had been a while. So I was like, I'm scared what it's gonna say, which is why I like doing it daily, because then it's just like not a big deal, or not even daily, but like multiple times a week. So I did weigh myself. I'm like a couple pounds up from where I was a few months ago, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So that's good. I am hoping to body recomp / lose more fat. So I'll keep you updated on how that goes. I meal prepped again this month, which I'm so happy. I used to be like a meal prepping queen, and then the last like May and June, I just was falling off of it. Again, I just felt jumbled and I was just like kind of like picking away at food, like eating what I could, you know. I just didn't feel good about what I was eating. I meal prepped and I just felt so much more like myself. This week, I almost didn't want to go get real groceries because I'm moving back in 4 days. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna like pick at what's in my cupboard, try to use it up. But I was like, okay, you've been doing that. You have not been feeling good. Get some chicken, vegetables, prep that, have some good solid meals to eat. Moving forward this month, I want to continue prioritizing my daily movement goal as well as sleep hygiene, because I have been going to bed later than I would like. So that leads me to kind of talk about my daily routines. My mornings have been pretty good, but my night routines is where I've been slacking. So I want to slowly start implementing a better night routine. Nothing crazy, but I think just having like a framework, like shower, skincare, take a few minutes to write out a to-do list, and then read or watch a show or something, and then go to bed. Like nothing absolutely crazy at all, but just like something, because I feel like I've just been like kind of going with the wind at bedtime lately, and I've just been going to bed way too late. Now, in terms of creativity and what's inspiring me, I am getting so excited to be back teaching dance. I started dance when I was 3 years old. I always danced growing up, and then as an adult I've been a dance teacher and I absolutely love it. I teach at my home studio that I grew up dancing at. I have been gone the past couple of years and I just have been like a guest teacher there, but I'll be a full faculty member again this season, and I'm getting so excited. I can feel like when I listen to music, I'm just choreographing constantly in my head. I'm getting like the creative juices flowing, and I'm just getting so excited about that. So that's definitely been inspiring me lately. And one of my things for daily movement has been dancing daily, and I'm just like, it makes me so happy. I also have been feeling lots of creativity with like YouTube ideas. I just keep like running lists of ideas, and I feel like I've been adding a lot to it lately. I'm really wanting to kind of nail down my branding and niche. I think when I started this channel, my priority originally was wanting to document student life and like psychology topics, because if you don't know, I want to pursue grad school in the future to become a therapist. But I'm kind of noticing that I'm kind of falling into a couple other niches that I really like making content about. I'm just kind of figuring out what exactly I want my branding and niche to be for this channel. If you don't know, I also make sourdough, and I have had a lot of people in my life ask to buy it, but I've had more people ask about it lately, so I've actually created like a page people can go to do that. It's a very casual, chill side hustle. I don't know if you haven't noticed, like I just like doing a lot of everything. I want to be a therapist, dance teacher, I like making content, I like making sourdough, and I just want to do everything. Like that's just who I am as a person. I don't know, I'm just feeling really good about like all the different avenues that I'm going in, and I think I'm balancing it well. And then as I move back home this week, I'm getting super excited to get into a nice consistent routine, and I'm also feeling a lot more inspired about meal prepping and cooking lately. I had like a fun little planning session the other day where I just made like a list of summer meal prep ideas for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and it just made me so excited to cook and meal prep again, which I love doing, but I just, like I said, have kind of lost my spark for that in the last couple months. I'm just feeling more excited about life in general again, so I think that is a good sign. All right, so now let's talk about the budget. I am currently filming a what I spend in a week, so that should be up within the next week that you're seeing this, so stay tuned for that. In the June reset, I mentioned I wanted June to be a low spend month, so currently I am still on track to do a lower spend, but not as low as I'd hoped, unfortunately. If I go into my budget, so my dining out budget I've already gone over, which is unfortunate, but I will say that has been a lot of the way I've been socializing lately and seeing people before I move, so that is why that is high. My shopping, I am well under still, and I think I will remain under. Really proud of myself for that, because that is normally the one that can tend to get out of hand, and that has been out of hand the past couple months, so I'm happy that's better. I have spent more on gifts. It was Father's Day. Health, I also went over because you'll see in my what I spend in a week video, but my friend and I were hoping to do a spin class when she was visiting me, so we purchased the pass for it, and then we slept through it, so we did not redeem it, but maybe I'll redeem it like next week or the week after or something. Originally I had only budgeted enough for my monthly gym membership, but I also paid $25 for this class. Miscellaneous, I budgeted $15. I'm currently at $0. Hobbies, $5, currently at $0. Experiences, $215, and I'm at $207.99. And my overall budgeted amount was $490. I think when I filmed my June monthly reset, it was a little lower, but then I remembered for the experiences category, there's a couple stuff I had to pay for that I had kind of forgotten about, but I had budgeted $490, and I'm currently at $527, and it's June 15th. I can also recognize that I am still doing better than I was the past couple months, and this is like my last kind of hurrah in the city, and I'm moving back for good to my hometown. And obviously you have no idea like what the future holds, but I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be there for good. I really like my hometown, so yeah, I'm just trying to make the most of it while I am still here. But I am also hoping to sell some stuff for moving, so I need to post that on Facebook Marketplace today. I really want to sell my desk, I want to sell my hamper. I have a friend that's taking my mattress and bed, which I'm super grateful for because I'm not sure what I was going to do with that. But yeah, today will involve lots of packing and preparing for moving because again, I do that in 4 days. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this quick mid-month check-in. I would love to hear how your June is going so far. How are your goals? Have you done anything exciting in the month so far? Yeah, just let me know. I'd love to chat with you in the comments about it. I will give you an update on all of my goals and my budget and everything in my July monthly reset. So stay tuned for that in a couple weeks, as well as my what I spend in a week, which will be posted not too long after this video, I believe. Thank you so much. Have a great day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.